Okay, welcome back to another long-awaited episode of the Coaster Head, in which I made a roller coaster on Planet Coaster, and this is my final roller coaster on Planet Coaster. It's been a long process, but Planet Coaster 2 is coming out soon, so makes sense to make this my last one, and boy is it something. Let me see if I can get the full zoom out. It's certainly something. Check out the size of this thing. This is just massive. This massive thing that I have made. I suppose I was meant to finish building around here for the queue system, and then down here into the queue. But I think I've done enough, to be honest. Like, I was going to build the entire thing in just this massive box. You could see the wall all the way around the outside. It took so long to build the wall just for this building over here. I'm not building the entire area in a box. It's crazy. But yep. So this is my final creation on Planet Coaster. This is the Super Paper Mario roller coaster. I have worked a very long time on this thing. So we're gonna head back down here. We're gonna find a way back down to where we need to be on the camera. The lag is unreal right now. There were just so many pieces involved in all this. Zoom me in, nice. So anyway, here is our loading station. This is so yeah, this is a loading station. We got two cars. It is the Copperhead Strike model car from Carowinds, and yeah. So the idea of this coaster is I'm recreating the final level of Super Paper Mario and its story in its entirety. So the entire area, the entire building, and with the buildings within buildings and everything, is Castle Black with its various sanctums. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to head through this... this ain't running, is it? No, cool. Yeah, first thing you're going to do is you're going to head through the door here into this long hallway. And it's going to take a turn into this big old launch into this first themed room. A lot of the theming turns on as you ride rather than like being visible immediately. But you got some nice set pieces like this double corkscrew into an Immelman, which is an interesting choice, into this very weird like half twist followed by a full rotation. Before you go into kind of hallway number 2, if you want to call it a hallway. And then you get into the next area where you go in immediately into this giant curved loop thing. This here, you can see the cursor. As you can tell, this is the room for Mimi, and behind there is a giant cobra roll. There are more secrets in each room that I won't spoil just yet. I want you to be a little surprised. We enter into our third hallway scene. The purple changes to green because we're leaving Castle Black for a moment. We're going into Dimension D, which, if you don't know Super Paper Mario, this is Dementio's area of the game that he teleports you to for fights. And there's all this track here. Fun part, you're not going to ride all that track. Especially not this bit that has like a screen stuck to it and a bit of track missing. There's a lot of fake track in here. supplied quite quite nicely by what's behind this door. There's another roller coaster here. It's a terrible roller coaster. It doesn't run safely, and no people ever ride it. But the idea is it just creates this extra track and more cars running around that you don't really know where you're going in this area, which is a absolute trip. But that should be real fun. Like, okay, so I'm gonna highlight the fake track for you. So all of that is fake. You actually ride most of that. But the thing is, you never know. So then you go out into hallway number 4 here. Takes you into another launch. Into our next room, which has a nice outer bank turn there. And over here we have a non-inverting loop here, along with this weird inversion I crafted that just about goes through that loop. I just wanted to just give it something a little different there. A lot of the lights in the ride do turn on like as triggers, so you don't necessarily see how bright it's going to be just from this, but and you've got another hallway. Into another kind of set piece room with this inversion, a break room with the screen, and a little bit more followed by this. This is a very, very slow stall up here that really makes it feel like time stopping. Go down here into hall 6, which leads you around into this just giant, like a sped up incline. I just angle this upwards. This is kind of approaching the kind of grand finale of it all. Because if we learned anything from my Sonic and the Black Knight video, it's that I like an elevated area as like a big final part of it, and I do take a lot of what I learned from that experience of building the Black Knight coaster into making this incredibly steep drop. And where it goes from there, I'm gonna leave that a mystery for now. But hopefully, so I'm gonna play the ride. Let me just go over and turn on the Dementio coaster. We've got to get that running. Start test, cool. Yeah, it exceeds G-forces way too much. It's got the too high fear, a little too high nausea. So yeah, we're gonna start this ride. So we're gonna let the green light go on that. Actually, no, we're gonna set testing, because then we don't have to wait for people. And I'm gonna try and get all the best focal points for you. And I'll probably insert music myself for this, so it's not like last time. So here you go. Yeah, I animated my own videos here. Here comes old Chunks, ready for a fight, and into our first launch. Lovely into the double corkscrew. Bust out the emblem. It's got a little bit of a stall on it, which is going to feel pretty good on the back row. And then we're coming round. Oh, there he is again. We're going into this huge bank turn, just massive. We're rotating upside down with it. We're going to do a little half roll back up, and then we're going to whip you back for a full roll the opposite way. And there you go, into hallway 2. Oh, is that Mimi over there? And she transformed into Spider Mimi. Here we go, another launch. And we're going around this little weird inversion, whatever that is. I really don't know. And then up into the Cobra roll behind the screen that has Mimi on it. Bring us back down. There she is again. Into another launch up this giant little top hat here. Before crashing back down and into the next hallway. Oop. It's Dementio. It's him again. One more. Into another launch. Up into Dimension D. Hopefully you'll be able to see some of the trains from the other ride going around. Oh yep, there's one. Right there, yeah. But he has that level of you don't really know what's going on. There's another train over there. Oh, that times really nicely actually. Yeah, this is going pretty well this run with the going around this giant turn here. And into a little bit of a janky dive loop or whatever that is. Here we go, we get to leave Dimension D. With a little bit of flashing lights just for effect. And we're launching again. Oh, and there's work. With the huge outer bank turn. And we're going to go up into this switch. Is this a sidewinder or something? I should know. Non-inverting loop. This kind of banana roll thing. With another black jump scare. And here's the massive handcrafted loop here that goes through the non-inverting loop. We're into this tunnel now. And here we have some story coming in. The Chaos Hearts of Shattered Lex and Shield from the Pure Hearts of Shattered the Chaos Heart Shield there. And we're going to go into another launch. Yeah, there's never too many. There's a nice little roll for you as well. And another launch. Let's slow down a little bit here. We've got another screen. You see Dementio's taken over and Luigi's under his control. He's got the Chaos Heart. Now here is the massive stall. With a little inversion, but look how that grinds down really slowly. Into another kind of showroom, if you could call it that shows Luigi's Mr. L. And then as we pop up this launch lift hill, we've got the flashing lights, we have the screen showing Luigi going into the void with the Chaos Heart, and here is our Super Dementio boss fight part of the ride, if you will. So we got this lovely little roll here. And then we're going down into this huge bank curve, kind of like a helix. And then oh, there he is. Massive batwing, just giant batwing. Once you finish that, oh, there he is again. We're going up here. Things are really starting to slow down. There he is again, looking directly at you. Uh-oh. It seems like there's nowhere to go at this point, huh? And as you go down this incredibly steep drop, I've got a very nicely placed screen here. That's the void. Yeah, you're going straight into it. It's this giant purple hole, which actually has, there you go, a corkscrew underneath. Yeah, underground inversion. But then look, we're up back in Dimension D again. We got the Pure Hearts reformed with Blackness minions. A little bit more underground action before coming back up in what's actually the same room, but well hidden. Where it's like we're back in Castle Black, and here you go, the heroes have got the Pure Hearts again, ready to defeat Super Dementia. But yeah, over there is what we came out. It's another launch. Gonna go to some nice little airtime hills there. There's a bank one. Slow rotation. I'm gonna roll out there. I'm gonna roll over. Here we've got Blank leading us this way into his inner sanctum there. And it's another bit of underground, and then boom! The wedding room. Where ultimately the Pure Hearts are used to destroy the Chaos Heart. And then the white light splash, and you're free from the void. Back you're in this long white tunnel, returning back to Flopside. One final slow, dragged out roll there, just for good measure. And you are back in the station, look at that. That wasn't an experience and a half. Let's see some nerd stats on this, huh? Results. The duration of this ride is 428.6 seconds. This is a very long ride. And this is 7 minutes and 8.6 seconds. Which is a very, very long duration for a ride. The track length is just a little shy of 7,000 meters, which is also very extensive. Maximum speed is 92 miles an hour, which is pretty good for what is not a intimate accelerator, usual up the giant top hat and back down kind of thing. So that's pretty good. The biggest drop is 170 meters. I don't know what that is in feet, but that sounds massive. I'm gonna look that up. We also got some huge G-forces, like the vertical G-force of almost 7 there. That's got actually, that might be almost worrying, to be honest. But yeah, so let's do meters to feet. So we have 170 meters. Whoa, that is 557 feet. So that would make this the tallest ride in the world. It would make it the longest ride in the world. And with 31 inversions, it would be the most inverting ride in the world. 9 airtime counts, 6.6 seconds of airtime. There's a lot of launches as well. I'm pretty sure it could break the record for most launches. So this thing is an absolute beast. It took a very, very long time to make. But ultimately, I think it paid off. I'm really happy with the result here. Of the ride, but it's been fun to make, but this took a long time. The buildings took forever. It was actually agonizing, but it finally came to fruition. We finally finished the Super Paper Mario Rollercoaster after all this time, just in time for Planet Coaster 2 this Christmas. I mean, the game's out already, but you know, don't have it yet. But Christmas, hopefully, and I might make some more rides. Now that the new game has drop track, I might be able to execute my plan for a Shadow the Hedgehog ride, because I wanted to use drop track on that. So that'd be good. But yeah, this was a very fun build, very intense to say the least. Like there's a 1 launch, 2 launch, 3 launch, 4 launch, 5th launch, 6, 7, 8, technically 9, 10. There's at least 10 launches, so this thing is huge. But hopefully you enjoyed seeing this ride. Hopefully it was interesting to you, and hopefully you enjoyed the concept of what I've done here. Yeah, I'm gonna record one more go through with it at daytime so you can see everything better lit. There you go, so you'll be able to see everything much better here, track-wise and whatever, but yes, I had to recolor every panel of these walls to be the shades of black. It's and yeah, this actually took me a long time to make this, just this little video here, which is very laggy, by the way. We're getting a lot of lag today because of screen recording and playing this game. I'm actually going to exit real quick, just for time. We're going to play this on faster speed. This should account for the lag. The videos evidently don't like loading at this speed. You can see what's going on a little bit around here when I've got it on in the day. Like even the way as well, I had to integrate the green wall back into the black wall. It took a bit of time. That store is still painfully slow even on ×2 speed. You can see just how big these rooms are and how many supports are in here. It's a big thing. So this is technically a launch. It's not much of a launch, but it's technically. This was like a last minute idea, was to put that screen there, and I just thought, well, this looks really cool, I'm going to do that. Covers the hole as well, so you can't really see what you're getting into there. Brilliant. Well, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this creation, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching this absolutely insane thing that I have built. This monstrous creation, and yeah, I'll be back in Planet Coaster 2 with some more great builds. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.